Kazakhstan is one of the significant players of the world economy and one of the 50 largest exporting countries. There are 100 world states in our sales geography. There are 820 titles of domestic goods in the range of supplies. The principal share of Kazakhstani exports comes from raw materials, oil, uranium, and wheat. But this tendency is changing. The first processing enterprises are opening and already coming out to global markets with prepared products. You will learn in the 4 Export program about where and how the production branded Made in Kazakhstan is produced. Today in the program, food industry is among leaders of exports. Where is Kazakhstani flour delivered? Trade stories of oil and fat factory. In 2017, the number of world population had surpassed the number of 7 billion people. Each year, this number increases, which means we need more and more resources. The most significant of them is food. The rapidly increasing space of cities and industrial enterprises leave less and less room for sowing and grazing. But Kazakhstan is among those countries which are lucky to have enough territory. Traditionally developed agriculture serves as the catalyst to growth of food industry enterprises. Food industry is a priority issue for Kazakhstan. This branch occupies a substantial share in the structure of the processing industry, more than 15%. Food products generate 3.5% from the total exports of the country. The largest share is flour.
В основном это такие товары, как пшеница, мука, макаронные изделия, кондитерские изделия и так далее.
Generally, the share of processed products like wheat, confectionery products is 8%.
Товаров. Доля 8% именно пищевой отрасли.
Kazakhstan is one of the exporting leaders of flour and grain, but large exporting companies try to conquer a place on the finished goods market. For example, flour milling enterprises issue pasta. Thanks to local raw materials, the quality and price of these products attract consumers far beyond the country. One of such companies is Sesna Astik Concern, an industry leader. Sesna Astik Concern LLP, flour and pasta production. Production volume 200,000 tons of flour and 60,000 tons of pasta per year. Export share 40%. Sales geography, countries of Central Asia. This leading plant of grain processing branch of Kazakhstan is among 100 largest companies of the state. For 55 years, the production of this enterprise won the love of consumers and is considered a benchmark of quality in international markets. We understand the main product with which we can enter markets is the production quality. And we're lucky because Kazakhstani wheat allows us to produce natural goods and therefore in demand among developed and developing states. Grain processing market of Kazakhstan has a trend-orient export. About 80% of all industry enterprises deliver their goods on international markets because the demand is rising each year. But the Sesna company is primarily directed at the Kazakhstani customer. It does not decrease the export share at all. Maybe that is why requirements at our production qualities are much higher, because who if not Kazakhstani customers know what real flour is. Professional chefs confirm this too. They say it's possible to use Kazakhstani products not only for preparation of local food. Delicious pasta can be made from domestic macaroni products. I am always glad to support domestic producers. Moreover, when pasta is truly of high quality, it's possible to prepare al dente pasta as it should be, according to all quality standards of Italian cuisine. I cannot make pasta from noodles, but it's very interesting to use them in different dishes. Not only to cook them, but let's say bake them with something. Fry them after boiling. Add them cold or boiled in a salad or cold snack. By meeting domestic market expectations, you should try externally as well, especially when the brand is known to the customer. As any large company, Cessna Astic seeks to expand markets.
Внутри Казахстана находясь, реализуя здесь большую часть своей продукции.
By staying in Kazakhstan, realizing the largest share of our production here, we look at export, of course. Those are our traditional trade markets where we deliver our production, Central Asia and Afghanistan.
Реализуем свою продукцию.
Per day, the company produces 600 tons of flour and 160 tons of pasta. 10 wagons of flour and 5 wagons of pasta go from the warehouse of the enterprise. The line of production includes around 200 items. Activity of concern represents the full cycle production. The company consists of agricultural firms with their own farmland, grain elevators, and 4 plants of production of flour, pasta, bakery products, as well as feed. Cessna Astic plant is located in Astana and employs more than 700 people. With each of them, the company has years of cooperation. We have systems of human resources, mentoring. We celebrate our labor dynasties, we care and cherish them, and we try to work with them. Also, our company constantly trains personnel. Recently, the company pays a lot of attention to the production of finished goods. Pasta of this company, as all the production meets the highest quality standards.
Мы для макарон используем сырье, это так называемая хрупка, то есть идет другой.
We use raw materials for macaroni products, that's so-called middlings. It is another grain milling. For middlings, we use hard and soft wheat. There is a difference. For example, baking flour is not really suitable for pasta products. We develop the quality of pasta every day. As you know, the harvest is different every year, and we adapt to the quality of grain and try not to lose the pasta's quality.
Как вы знаете, у нас идет урожай, то есть не каждый год он разный, то есть мы подстраиваемся под качество зерна получаемого и пытаемся не терять качество макарон.
The pasta's quality depends from the grain quality, but also the process itself is important. Enterprise has installed equipment of leading brands, which significantly allows the increase of production volumes without losing its quality.
На каждый вид макарон есть своя матрица.
Each type of pasta has its own matrix. It extrudes different figures from dough, noodles, spider, lasagna, or spirals.
Будут рожки, то ли это будет спирали.
В рецептуру используются только отборные зерна.
Only selected grain is used in recipes. We check the quality of grain on special equipment, make a selection, choose only the best quality, and issue pasta. 8 SKUs are used. Looking at geometry, these are shortcut. Plan to launch long-cut spaghetti and linguine in the future.
То есть спагетти, лингвини.
The demand for this production is increasing on foreign markets. That is why the enterprise is getting ready for the next productivity growth. What is more important, the company has all opportunities for it. Moreover, new interesting markets are appearing.
Для нас все-таки более интересным является рынок России.
The most interesting market for us is Russia, where we can go now, and of course the Chinese market. Who would not like to go there? These countries are of high standards of living. We are interested in them from the point of sales of higher class products.
Нашей продукции более высокого класса.
Kazakh invests national companies helping exporting companies to enter new markets. We participated in joint promotion last year. There was an exhibition in China. They keep sending us assessments which help a lot in work.
Это очень помогает в работе.
Ежегодно оказывается сервисная поддержка.
We annually provide service support in the form of analytical assessment, promotional activities, and reimbursement to exporters.
Презентационных мероприятий, а также возмещение затрат экспортерам.
Kazakhstan is a recognized leader of grain processing. That is why interest in this product is understandably justified. But what about businesses in other food industry sectors? Another large enterprise is based in Almaty, which offers a wide range of milk, oil, and fat products. Maslodel Company has 4 plants and 21 branches all around Kazakhstan. Maslodel LLP, food products manufacturer, production volume 390,000 tons per year, export share 20%, sales geography China, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Russia. The history of the company started from the manufacture of butter in 1999. Since then, the company has expanded the line and volumes of production, as well as received the title of the major innovator in the food industry. The Maslodel Company was the first in Kazakhstan to grow oilseed rape and produce condensed milk. The major criteria of competitiveness of our production is 90% of local content from domestic raw materials. Using it, we have an opportunity to grow the quality of raw materials from the moment of growing on the fields to the moment of proceeding on our factory. The quality control continues on all stages of production of vegetable oil. 5-step technology of cleaning allows achieving high performance. Heavy substances are separated on neutralization. Later on, bleaching process, we whiten oil. After that, there's a process of freezing, so-called winterization. There we separate wax from oil. In the future, we deodorize oil, and this is the finished product.
На этом оборудовании ядерно-магнитный резонанс стационарного типа мы определяем содержание твердых триглицеридов. Содержание твердых триглицеридов.
We determine the content of solid triglycerides. It is a very important figure in the production of solid fats. The work principle on this equipment is very simple. The prepared sample from the thermostat we put to the magnetic block. The screen shows the figures of solid triglycerides. The obtained data corresponds to the established norms.
Твердых триглицеридов. В данный момент у нас полученные данные соответствуют установленным нормам.
The same high requirements are presented to the quality of other products. All international quality and product safety standards are taken into consideration on the enterprise. Goods are sent to markets of neighboring countries. Moreover, there's a supply leader in each direction.
В настоящее время компания поставляет на экспорт маргариновую продукцию, жиры промышленного предназначения.
The company exports margarine, industrial oils, refined and non-refined vegetable oils, and condensed milk at the moment. The direction of market of Uzbekistan is in industrial oil supply. Chinese and Tajikistani markets have finished goods of our company.
Китайской Народной Республики – это реализация готовой продукции, и на рынке Таджикистана также реализация готовой продукции нашей компании.
In addition to export supply, company sends humanitarian aid in a form of food products to regions affected by natural disasters. We have obligations. We periodically send finished products to Tajikistan and Uzbekistan hit by earthquakes. One of the unique types of production is canola oil. The company plant in Kazakhstan was the first to grow rapeseed, and at the moment it successfully supplies oil to China. Every year China takes up 6,000 tons of finished goods, among which canola oil is in special demand.
Компания «Маслодел» на сегодняшний день готова.
Maslodel Company is ready to supply milk products on the external markets, but in order to carry out these supplies, we would like to receive the state assistance and certification of our products for the People's Republic of China.
В частности, для готовности поставки молочной продукции в Китайскую Народную Республику.
The certification procedure is the case that requires arrangements on the government level of both countries. Meanwhile, Kazakhstan cannot supply dairy products, but in the future this situation will change. The state constantly works towards that direction, and domestic companies are ready to meet the demand of neighboring states.